Ah, dang, bro. I dropped the button.
Uh,
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace my
Hope you ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey.
we are live.
Hey, yay. What is happening with it, man? What is good? What is good? Joker Diaz, Joe from the grave, Daniel Barry Wood, Rocky Strong, Actions, Ronnie Blue Eyes, the Boston
Tommy Thunder,
Tommy Thunder, Max,
Andrew,
Phoenix Rising,
Barry motherfucking Wood,
Andrew. Yes, sir. We got a lot of people
the
that
Boston Balls was in there. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I figured tonight would be a little more busy than it's been, bro. I figured it'd be a little more busy than what it's been out here on these YouTube streets tonight, bro. With old boy getting sentenced today and all that, you know what I mean? I figured it'd be popping off. But I did see Jumpsuit Pablo posted something 3 hours ago, man, talking about you thought all the calls were done. That we had a season finale. He got a season finale coming or something, bro. So I don't know what he got in store, but
yeah, I mean, like,
bro. But
yeah, I don't know where they're getting them from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how they're getting them. So, like, if they get released after a while or some shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? So maybe they're waiting to get the new ones. Maybe they gotta wait to get the new ones or something.
Well, they gotta pay.
They were showing old boys' business and all kinds of shit on there on the prison phone calls from prison.
Yeah. And then they went on something Embers, Secret Embers or something, and old girl that was leading Team Wade. They had her on, and they were on there, man. Like basically, like not asking her any of the hard questions, like basically being as pro Team Wade as you could be without screaming Team Wade. You know what I mean? And but
that dude looked weird as fuck today, man. I can tell you that.
He looked a whole lot different than when he was in the suit, huh?
Oh, he's in there fucking. He must have snuck some candies or something. He's in there chewing gum or something, man. But that motherfucker was sitting there fidgeting the whole time.
They say he ain't got no teeth, bro. That's what everybody said. He ain't got no teeth now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Well, maybe that's what it was then. They were showing his fucking flops and shit, showing his feet and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, bro. They like, y'all romanticizing this. Like, bro, you shouldn't be able to discuss that case without bringing up the victims. And anytime you discuss it, man, it should be talked about, bro, about the victims that lost their lives and the children that don't have their mother anymore. You know what I mean? Like, and the other lady's mom, like, she's being taken care of 24 hours a day now, bro. Like, she moved states and is being taken care of all the time now, like 24-hour care. Like, it's crazy, bro. What's up, Asia?
Yeah, no, it's like that's the weird part about it, man. Is like all like, you know, like serial killers and stuff like that, man. Like everybody always kind of gravitates towards that part of it, you know. like the victims kind of get forgotten. Like
Yeah,
you know there was victims, you know what I mean, but people rather know about the person that did it all.
you're right, bro. You're right, because if you think about all the old serial, unalivers, um, you can't really name none of the victims. You know what I mean? Like outside of what, Manson?
Yeah, maybe because they was like pretty
Because you
pretty
had the
famous.
Folgers, you
The
had the
tapes were pretty
Folgers
famous or whatever,
heiress,
actually. But
yeah, you had the Folgers heiress was in there too, and yeah, so there was there's a few of them you could name on that one, but
that
um,
thing too, like I mean, really, I don't know, man. This stuff happened like 5 years ago, and they were saying it's all drug out because like everything with you know being sick and all that for so long and all that, and so it drug everything out, and then. So this was like 5 years ago, and like I just found
yeah.
that out like a week or two, like I don't know,
Oh
this
yeah,
week
you thought
or
this was
late
all?
last week or early this week. I found out it was like 5 years ago. I'm like, what? I thought all
You
this
thought
just
it
happened.
was just popping off, bro? You thought it was just quick? Nah, man, nah. But they sentenced that boy down today. They
Oh
sentenced him
yeah,
down
yeah,
today. What's up, Amanda?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
bro.
said, I was watching this dummy.
I figured that they wouldn't do it, bro. You know what I mean? I just had a feeling like, man, they going, you know what I mean? They're just gonna, because that's such a certain, like, I mean, it's a sentence, right? Like you're destined to that once you're
Well,
there.
he had some other like he had like a robbery charge that they gave him like
Yeah,
15 years or something like that, and
well,
he had some
yeah,
other stuff too. They had to hash out
but
in
it
another
don't
county
matter,
too.
bro. It don't matter, man. I mean, at best case scenario, you was getting 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like at
yeah. Well,
best
the
case
problem is like
scenario.
he's gonna have like hey, what's up, Brian? He's gonna
What
have
up,
like
man?
I don't know what 3 or 4 appeals or something like that. He'll probably have, and then they'll have to look at it back and forth. I don't know. It'll be a while though. You know what I mean? It'll be a good while though,
Yeah,
unless I like
man.
expedite it. Maybe
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I
I feel
don't
like
know
he's
what.
gonna him and haul that shit though. I think he's gonna try and drag that out as far as he can, especially since
Maybe, I
he's
mean,
eating.
it depends. It all depends, bro, on how he feels about his living situation. You know what I mean? Like, it's all a matter because like if he got the sentence he got today, he was only going to go to one certain place. So um it's about how he's going to live there, like how it is there, like whether if he tries to make a big fuss out of it or not. You know what I mean? Like, man, that's crazy though. Could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine getting arrested at 25 and the rest of your life, bro, is gone? Like
That's what
you
I'm
gonna
saying, man.
you
Like
gonna be
I know a kid
23 and one.
that was 18 years old, and they sent his grandma called to have him come for a welfare check, and he was tripping out or whatever. And when they came in, he definitely jumped up and like let them have it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, they didn't die, but he still got life in prison though, man. And I was like, holy shit, man, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
I got a dude probably 2
18
years
years old.
ago. I got a dude probably 2 years ago, man, that I used to, you know what I mean? We used to run around the same streets and stuff. Like, I got a buddy that kicked it with him real tough, but like I kicked it with him here and there, but nothing like tough. But he ended up like, I went one direction and he went the whole other direction. He kept on down that way. Well, he ended up losing it, bro, barricading in the house with the family, and then ended up all through the night until the next morning, standoff, and um, ended up letting the family come out, and then he went full blown like let's go mode. You know what I mean? And they ended
So I'm
up
gonna say,
carrying.
man, with nothing to lose, man, dangerous man.
He had a lot of time hanging over his head. You know what I mean? Like before those charges were even stacked up. So you know what I mean? He played his hand, bro, and he got dealt. You know what I mean? Like um,
Grub mud in here.
What up, Grandma? Thunder Gang in the building. Good to see you, man.
PG. Greg the Savage in here.
I do.
But yeah, man, what do they got down there though? What do they got down in Florida though? Do you know if they got the shocky chair or the
I believe it's that injection.
right on. They don't be giving a laughing gas no more.
I don't think so, bro. I think it's
Damn
all
it, man.
pretty much everywhere that injection, bro.
I'd pay $1 to see that. I'd pay $1 to see that.
You know, if the injection goes wrong, man, it's supposed to be like a very, very painful type of thing if it goes wrong. If the
What's that? The injection deal?
Yeah. If it's not administered properly, it could be very, very painful from what I've heard. What's up,
man?
Gotti? Thanks for coming through, homie.
He'll probably be one of them dudes that tries to do like the firing squad and do all this other wild stuff, drawn and quartered or whatever to try to prolong it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me just use the tablet one time before you put me in front of a firing line. I don't want a cigarette. Just let me send a message. make one phone call. Hey, Maria.
That's another thing they were tripping out on like him doing something with his hand last time he was in there. Like, and I think he was like, I don't know. I think he's like trying to play. I think he's playing mind games with the media and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, this comment right here, man, joke it is. Dying ain't supposed to feel good. So, like, when that Maria chick, the one that's in charge of that team Wade, the one that's probably making money scamming off the top of all of this, bro, she was on that thing talking about, you know, how he's been mistreated and how he's left in a cell and and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, as I'm listening, like, so basically, like, you're describing jail, like
well, this is what's gonna happen, right? This is what's gonna happen, right? After you have somebody bring contraband to the facility, and then they find out and they watch y'all like a bunch of dummies pass it around to each other and all that, get it from here, take it to there and all that, right? They're going to lock your ass down because they don't want that shit going on, man. You know what I mean? They're going to take everybody that's involved. It's not just him, probably. Everybody went to administrative segregation for sure. You know what I mean?
Sure. Anybody that was linked to anybody.
And not to mention him being a high profile case and stuff too. They was probably trying to keep him separate from, you know what I mean? And I thought he was in some kind of weird pod anyway.
Well, bro, he so from what JD Delay says, homeboy has an organization on his head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
I definitely don't know nothing about that.
From what his biological father says, bro, that what he got sentenced today is like probably the thing he wants the most, really. That might be why he started the whole team Wade and all that, bro, just to make it look like, you know what I mean, look this way so he could get this. You know what I mean? So he could be in a cell by himself with a TV and a tablet and chilling.
But he's in jail still, though. Like, he's getting ready to get transferred. That's what they was talking about, too, at the end of the thing, is him being transferred as soon as possible.
He just got sentenced this afternoon, bro, like around 4 o'clock or so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, at the end of that deal or whatever, they were saying how they was going to transport him. So, I imagine he's still at the jail, right?
Yeah, I would think. I don't know. Probably some point by morning he'll probably be moved. That's what Woody was saying.
But Florida's different though. Like,
Woody's different. Woody was down there like 2010, I think it was the last point that New Life with Woody was down there. And speaking of Jay Williams, free Jay Williams, New Life with Woody. But he said that damn, I forget what the hell I was even going with it, man.
I don't know. I heard Delaware is like you go straight to prison. You don't even there's no jails. You know what I mean?
Oh. He said by morning that he would probably be there. I think it was him that said that.
So they have like a jail that's going to hold him, and then after he's convicted and everything, he'll go to a prison, just like
But he
like
all
some
the
states are like that.
all that's done today. All that was done today. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
today,
exactly. So now, but
outside of appeal.
he could still wait 6 months to get transferred from the county to, or it could be a day. You never know. You know what I'm saying? It could be a day, or it could be
I mean, from what I
a week.
understand,
It
in
could be
Florida, bro, they move kind of fast. Like they ready to get you in there. From what I understand,
right,
I'm not
right.
100%,
Yeah,
but
because like some states are different. Like I said, like I heard Delaware, like there is no jail to hold you before that, so they take you and they put you in a part of the prison that's like segregated, I guess, until you're convicted. You know what I mean? But I could be wrong about that though, because I ain't never gotten in trouble in Delaware or anything. But I thought that's what the word on the street was anyway.
yeah, but you know, man, the word on the street ain't always written in gold. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
that shit. Man.
dude was telling me like when he went up to the racetrack, it could be urban legend. You know what I mean? Like when they went to the Dover racetrack or whatever, it was like, oh man, if y'all get arrested up there, you know what I mean? It's like one of them things or whatever. So like I said, I'm not for sure, but
Well, Joker Diaz, but at the same time, bro, they can send his ass to prison, make him serve all of his, you know what I mean, quote unquote, service time for whatever, you know what I mean, the stuff he did, like outright, which that takes forever anyway. Before they could ever take him in for those charges, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm the wrong one for all that. Where's Chad Marks at? You know what I mean? Like blood on the razor
what he
wire,
said?
bro. Hey, there you go, bro. Shout out Phoenix Rising over there on Rocky
Oh,
Strong monetized channel, bro.
I appreciate that.
Hey, that's what's up. Drop 60
Thanks,
pounds.
Phoenix. I appreciate that. She's trying to get the channel going back again. You know, she's trying to get her channel going back again. So if y'all want to go over there and sub up, and somebody is moderator over there, can you or she can drop her own link to her own channel if she wants. But anyway,
Yeah. Hey, Rocky Strong, man, he out here inspiring all kinds of folks. Let me tell you now. Like I know for a fact. You know what I mean? Like that's
oh
just
yeah,
another one. It's just another one right there. Like I know for a fact Rocky Strong been out here inspiring folks. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that for real. Like I said, man, I never thought about it until after people were like, "Oh, you know, it's inspiring me to go do something," you know, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's awesome!" You know, it's awesome
Right.
that somebody took what I was doing because I'm just trying like hell to keep the thing going, man, to keep the streak going. You know what I mean?
Hey, I
Especially the
can't
last couple of
imagine.
days, man.
I know. Well, you know you weren't feeling well, like the end of last week, the beginning of this week, type of thing. But you still kept it going, bro. I was telling you on the phone. I was like, bro, just go in there, do a light day. You know what I mean? A light day is still a day there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. You hit me back talking about, bro, I couldn't do it. I put in the whole day. I was like, shit, that's what's up. But
Yeah, it
you know,
feels weird not to fucking tick all. Like I got a notebook, you know, with a book report in it that I write everything down. So if I don't fill out the next thing, man, fucking it seems strange. You know what I mean?
quota, you ain't hitting
But
the quota, bro. You ain't hitting the quota.
right.
Yeah,
But yeah, they did talk about that too. That like Hugh Joker was saying, they did talk about him having to get transferred again to see other charges too in a different. Because I think that might be about the whole thing getting dropped off there or whatever. I don't know though. Anyway, it don't matter. That dude's fried either way. It don't
we'll hear
matter.
about it. We'll hear about it. I know we'll hear about it. Anything
Regardless
that
of that,
happens with
like we were
homeboy, bro,
saying
we
though,
gonna hear about it. You know what I mean? Like
one thing for sure and two things for certain, he's definitely fried for sure. They definitely said that today. He's done for.
his boots got smoke, bro. Poof.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm saying I got a dope little thumbnail too, bro. I got a dope little thumbnail of him.
Hey man, you know, I was gonna say something about that other deal that I kept trying to like I was knocking on the door and you didn't want to talk about it. And you know, a bunch of them guys got um damn man. You know, Mr. Beast went back and paid a bunch of them dudes, and all them dudes took the money and fuck, everything's gravy now. You know what I mean? Everybody's fine now.
Of course, bro. That's why we don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's just fucked up though. Like, I mean, they said what they said, but now they're like, oh well, you know. Now he's
look, bro.
And the one dude, the fucked up thing is, the one dude should never even took the money. He should have gave the money back to the other dude, because he was like, man, I was sad as shit that this dude got fired because of what I did, right? And then when he did get some loot, he ain't even hook on homeboy up. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's some shit right here.
That's the thing, man. Like, when you got these friends, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's I don't know. It's a very like finicky thing. It seems like these days. You know what I mean? Like,
See, that was the weird thing. Like, the dudes were co-workers, right? And the one dude was like, man, fuck this. And the other guy was like, nah, I'm cool. I just want to be here. You know what I mean? And then he's like, nah, man, listen to me, man. Listen, fuck that, man. Come with me. Fuck him. And then the dude was like, yeah, I guess you're kind of right, you know? So let's go talk to him. And then they fired both of them. And the dude's like, oh, shit. Like, I just wanted to fucking be here. You know what I mean?
I mean, bro, but as somebody who's been in a position of power, you know what I mean? Like, that sound like one of them people who is a cancer on the job.
Right.
You know one of them people who come in all negative and like upset about anything they got to do, which is their job to do. And like, you know what I mean? Like anything, like.
And that's the thing, man. Like you were saying, man, is it didn't seem like just disgruntled employees until after I saw that, because like there was like a little follow-up thing I watched, and there was like some money owed and and then all that's like all of a sudden it's smoothed over, you know.
Well, bro, that's what I was gonna say. Like all these little friendships, man. It's like those are relationships, right? And like you don't ever want to jump in the middle of anybody's relationship. You know what I mean? Because like. You jump in the middle of somebody's relationship, you know, they're gonna be dogging this person to you, but then they're gonna show back up holding that person's hand. You know what I mean? And they're gonna expect you to be cool. Like after they done dogged them out and told you all the worst shit they could say about them to you, but you supposed to be cool with it. You know what I mean? So like, you gotta be careful when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit out there on it though, man. Like I said, it wasn't like just one person that was talking about it. You know what I mean? There was like 3 or 4 employees that came out making videos, and then like 3 or 4 like I don't know, I guess like YouTube kind of like content reviewers or whatever. Then they started making videos on it, you know what I mean? And everybody's like, nobody would have ever thought that they would have had Mr. Beast as the Antichrist for the bingo card of 2024. You know what I mean? Nobody would have thought that shit last year, you know?
Well, I mean, bro, that's the world we live in, you know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy, dog.
Any person at any moment could possibly be crucified, you know what I mean? Publicly crucified. Like if you're on any type of platform or any type of thing, like bro, you mean like I mean people make mistakes, bro. Like Lord knows if you make a mistake these days, bro, they gonna hold your feet to the fire. Like best believe to the fire.
I don't know, man. It seems like I don't know. I almost wanted to say like it was kind of like the tides were turning on all the political correctness stuff, you know, but I don't think it is, man, really that much.
Bro, the best thing that you could possibly do, like if you want to come on and you want to be a creator or whatever, like come on as a character, man. That way.
Oh yeah.
That way you can play it all off on the character. You know what I mean? Like you can play it all off on the character.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, this is a persona that I have. All right.
Yeah.
I would never I mean, I'm just like this thing over here is incense, man. Come on, brother. I mean, it's a persona. It's fear of the mind, man. You know what I mean?
My love, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, bro. All the same stuff that he said. You know what I mean? Yeah, that part.
Yeah, man, it's crazy though, man. How easily the world is offended, man. But that's the state that we live in, man.
We need
That's
to
what they were
bring it
talking
back a little bit.
about.
Bring it
That
back
was
a
one
little
thing they were
bit.
talking about. Did you see anything about the dude, the Telegram dude that got arrested in France?
Telegram dude that got arrested in France.
You know the app, Telegram app.
Mm-mm.
It's a social media app, kind of like a communicating app too, like so you can communicate back and forth. But it's also like a social media app, and I don't know. I guess old boy had some views that were different than what was jiving with the French people, and that's kind of like where he stayed and stuff. Even though that's not where the app stayed, the app is worldwide. A lot of people use it, but so I guess they snatched him up as soon as he got off the plane the other day, man. So everybody's like wigged out on what's going to happen with with the Telegram app. Some
You're
of it's
talking
kind of
about yeah.
some of it's like what do they call it? That encrypted messenger is part of that app, but then it's also kind of like a social media deal also.
Yeah, bro. Some of that stuff, man, it gets taken over by the wrong crowds, and then wrong people stumble up on that app. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's what they were saying is I guess he's the founder of the app, but they're blaming him for some things that are on the app. Like basically, like some of the charges that are against him are like he's getting blamed for stuff that was on the app or whatever. Basically, you know what I mean? Instead of kind of that's another thing, man. I don't know if you've seen or not today, but they were talking about how Zuckerberg came out and said that he was influenced to not show certain things and censor things and this, that, and the third. And he sent this letter out to, I guess, like the head guy in the government that's investigating like all this Facebook stuff but a lot of stuff, right? Political crap, right? That I don't care about.
right. Yeah.
But
But it all
But
links to something.
basically, what he's saying is he was asked to censor stuff and not show stuff, and I think that's basically what happened with Homeboy. And Homeboy was like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna let it all fly." And they're like, "Oh yeah," you know what I mean?
I mean, bro, but like at some point when you're asked to census what, like to what degree? Because at some point it's no longer just a platform, but now it's propaganda. You know
That's the problem is with freedom of speech, man, is that you hear stuff that you don't want to hear. That's the beauty of freedom of speech is that you have to hear some things, opinions that you don't know
you have
or
to have
don't like, so that you
hear.
can make an informed decision. You know what I mean?
You got to have you want the freedom of speech, you got to have the strength to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to hear sometimes, for sure. I mean, not everybody wants to hear it.
No, bro. There's, you know what I mean? I've heard and have said lots of things I didn't want to hear or have to say. You know what I mean? Like, jeez.
Some opinions need to be heard, though. You know what I mean?
What up, David?
Now, that being said, opinions are like assholes.
Everybody got one, and most of them stink.
There is that.
That part. Oh, bro.
David, good to see you, buddy.
Man, I've been thinking that what hold on a second. All right. Greg, what are you talking about, bro?
Oh, what happened?
He says, "Bring me up. They will hear it." What? What are we gonna hear, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I
I don't
don't
know
know.
about that one, bro.
I don't know if I'm into it tonight,
I don't
man. I
know.
don't know.
I
I
don't
gotta
know if I'm
know
ready
what
for that. You know what I mean?
I gotta know
But it's
what I'm
not
going to
Signal.
hear.
It's not Signal, but that's what people are gonna probably go to
Rea-
Signal.
He said, "Reality, bro. Reality, reality, hey, reality."
Yeah, I think Greg's probably like maybe got too much reality. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I
hey,
don't
that
know if
can
I can
happen.
handle that amount of reality. You know what I mean?
I didn't, David. No, I didn't, bro. When was this? When did this take place? No, I don't think I am ready for Savage, bro. No, I don't think I am yet, man. When did this live take place, David? Cause I'll be trying to catch uh Crazy Joe on Crazy Joe. You ain't talking about Joe, the Undertaker Joe. You talking about a different Joe,
Huh. Sorry, I'm not sure what it is, man.
huh? I'd like to see it at the police station. What? Hey, hold up. What you talking about, man? Crazy Joe at the. Is it on your channel?
Oh, you
Uh,
got subbed up to him from Weevy's channel.
all right, grandma.
Yeah, drop the link.
You took it down. I didn't see it, bro. You
Lonnie in
man,
here.
I got lots of stuff I've been missing, bro. Don't take it personal. What up, TCB? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well in your neighborhood, bro. Thunder
That's what I said.
Gang.
Lonnie in here. I'm new here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
said, I'm saying TCB, bro.
I seen it.
Same, same.
PCB in here.
Um, man, you got me interested in it though now, David. Bro. I don't, man. I miss a lot of stuff, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, that shit just happened though, man. It's like kind of big news in social media, kind of. You know what I mean? Like I
I'm talking
said,
about
man, he'd be
David.
kind
I'm
of
talking
hit.
about
Like
David.
I'll tell you about it behind the scenes a little bit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
what they be doing on there and shit, man. I'm not gonna put it on blast on here. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But they
yeah,
be
yeah.
moving and shaking on there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you did,
No, I dig, bro. I dig. I think I know exactly what you're saying, bro. It's just say less. You know what I mean? Like,
I dig it. I dig it.
it's wild, bro. Wild speculation.
You know how these young
Reality.
kids are, man. You know how these young kids are, buddy. Everything's
I
on
know.
social media. You know, they
I
gotta live their
know.
life online.
I know it,
Everything
bro.
has to be to do. You know, hey, uh, what else, man? Damn, I'm trying to think. There was something else, man. Oh, I tried to look up that yacht thing. I think they're just thinking that the yacht dude went down with the ship, man. Like it was a storm. Remember I was telling you about the
Yeah,
billionaire with the
yeah,
yacht?
yeah, 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 yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
It's just kind of weird though that the other dude that was in the case with him got ran over by a car. You know what I mean? That's kind of fucking strange, man.
I mean, what all were they involved in? You know what I
Like
mean?
I
Like,
said, they was all involved in a fraud case, like this giant fraud case, right? And the guy just won. The guy that owned the yacht had just won the case. But they're saying the yacht must have been hit by a tornado out in the middle of the ocean or something. You know what I mean? And, what do they call it? Dang, I can't think of what it's called, man. Inclement weather
um,
took the boat down. Just so happened though, the same guy that was his co-defendant or whatever, and that same dude just happened didn't make it either. In a whole different scenario. You know what I mean?
bro, but you know, hey, you might have uncovered a conspiracy theory right there, bro.
What he said,
Oh, he
I can't
says
see it.
he said people be Michael Jordan on YouTube, but really Kwame Brown in real life.
Oh, that.
It's pretty funny.
I don't. Damn, I'm trying to think, man.
Hey man, like you just think like them people could have been tied to somebody else, bro. That like after he won that case, like you know what I
Hey, man, I'll be happy
mean?
being like Porzingis or whatever that guy is. I'll be happy with that. You know, the Porzingis guy. I'd take that.
Huh?
You know, the big, tall, white dude. You was talking about. I'm trying to think what basketball player I might be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? What's he on? I don't know who he plays for now. He used to play for the Knicks. You know,
Shit.
I don't know how to say his name. He's like a Czech guy or something like that. Eastern European guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Man. Yeah.
Damn, I can't look
You
it up,
talking
man.
about Porzingis, Kristaps
Yeah, that's him. I said what I said. What did I say?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Shit. That's what I said.
Oh, hell, somebody got to run the tape back, bro. Red flag. Challenge flag, man.
That's what I'll be. If I was a basketball player of
White chocolate.
YouTube, I'd be that dude.
Bro, if I was the basketball player of YouTube, I'd be Kawhi Leonard. Because I could probably get in there. I could probably get in there and play hard every day. But I'm not gonna play every game.
Nah, I'm just gonna get in the paint and stand there, man, and go like this.
Hey,
I have no
Porzingis,
skills at all.
Porzingis ain't bad though, man.
I don't even think his fucking knees bend, dog. I don't think really like talk about.
Do they need to? Do they need to? Like his arms just reach the ground, bro. All they gotta do is just shift a little.
Oh shit.
Yeah, defense. Yeah, Lonnie, defense.
Oh man. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think what else, man. There hasn't been a whole lot going on, man, really. I mean, unfortunately, my feed's been inundated with the dude, you know what I mean? With Buddy.
Man,
Old Buddy.
I heard about this dude, I think it was like in India or something, man. And he got arrested and they're saying that he had did some things to like and off to like 12 women, right? And they put him in, they locked him up, and then time passed and women kept coming up same way, same things, bro. And so now I guess they talking about it could be the wrong dude that they got, you know what I mean? And it very likely could be over there. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure
them two dudes know each other.
Maybe. But yeah, it's still going on, even though they locked this dude up. So I know that's been going on, bro, and it's not really been talked about. But
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I seen a thing on I want to say I seen a thing on Netflix not that long ago that was about Indian serial killer, or unaliver. Sorry. It's so hard. I know that's such a hard thing for me, man.
It can't ever help yourself, can you, bro? Every time it's got to be at least one thing, right? Like at least one time. You gotta
help it, man. I don't know what it is, man.
I mean, at least we're this far along in it. You know what I mean? Like we're about 40 minutes into
Listen, man, I can almost get through it like not even cussing. You know what I'm saying? I can almost get through without not even cussing.
I've been trying.
But
bro.
I'm gonna guarantee you that I want to say something that we're not supposed to say. That's gonna get us, you know,
Hey, I'll put money on it right there with you that you will. Not
got
me.
got YouTube
That you
backdooring us
will.
every time.
That you will. Like I ain't even got any control of it. That I put money on it that he will.
We're like, yeah, it felt like a good show, and then YouTube comes in the back door, like, nah, bruh.
Yeah. You was monetized. Now, yeah, now you're demonetized.
Oh man, I'm surprised Sophie ain't ran off nowhere.
No, but I've been trying to cut back the little cussing and all that, man. Just try. Well, just because I don't want it to be a standalone crutch.
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah,
Like,
I need to though, because you know, like if I did want to try to put like the ad thing on there, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all, man. Like they're not gonna be feeling that.
well, it's the same, but it's not even the monetization thing. It's for the same reason as why I didn't end that last sentence with "you know what I mean."
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's a
Just
bunch of
trying to
crutches. I
clean
dig
it
it.
up.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I get in a bunch of crutches, man. And then I'll realize it and I'll be like, ah,
yeah.
damn
But
it,
the
man.
thing is that you realize it though, bro. And like that's the same thing as in life, man. If we can realize it, then now we have the operator's manual of how to fix it. Because if you can realize it, you can understand it to fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
You
know
can
what's wrong, it's half the battle.
yeah, you can know the necessary steps, you know.
Come on,
So
come on. Come on, son.
that's a big deal, really.
Man, she is on the rabbits. She ain't giving up on it.
Hey, I'll tell you what too, bro. Um, even if if you think one type of way, like your mind frame, like you think one type of way, like you start studying up on that stoicism, man. Um, bro, you'll start seeing things a little bit differently. Even if you were already trying to see things differently and trying certain things, like there's just like so much simple science to it. You know what I mean? Like so much
No,
simple.
I like listening to the inspirational things too, man. Like not the same stoic things, but I listen to a lot of different like inspirational things that, you know, people say or whatever, you know. A lot of
Mhm.
celebrities or whatever too, but usually it's somebody that I would listen to say something anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And the reason I like the stoic stuff, man, is because it's not only just good things that are said or good ideas, but it's good principles. It's good like life values. It's good.
oh
Um,
yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
you know what I mean? Like and you can change your brain of thinking from being a negative thought process to turning everything into something that is least decent that you should be grateful of. You know what I mean? Like um for real, bro. But you know, everybody got their own thing, right?
Yeah,
Shout
no
out
doubt.
shout out to Seneca, bro.
Yeah, no, I like that though. Like everything I see on it that you've ever sent me, man, I thought was like, you know, uh,
Yeah, like a
so
lot of
it
people
makes sense. Like a lot of that shit makes sense, man, for sure.
I think a lot of people don't like watch those videos and stuff because it's always the same stuff with the same AI type of
Well,
reading
that's the
out. You know what I mean? And like uh, I don't know, like I'll be listening to the words, like real listening to the words type of stuff. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Some people might think it's the same dude over and over again, the same, you know what I mean?
yeah,
When really it's not.
on every stoic channel, yeah,
Right?
because it's
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying because they do like using that AI guy that has kind of like the
with a
same voice, you know?
with a whole bunch of animated pictures and cinematic pictures of like marble statues and shit. You know what I mean? With the words up there, bro. Like that's what they do, and they get lots of views and they kill it, bro. And like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, Brent was doing really good with those shorts like that, you know? I mean, he was killing it. He was getting mad views off of those shorts, with just the inspirational thing of him, wheeling the wood, right?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah. I was thinking about him today, bro. I was thinking about him earlier today when I was setting the live up, man. I was thinking about
Yeah, I
my
ain't seen him in a while.
yeah. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, but nah, people dig that. You know, like if and he would get the things from somewhere, but still, yet like people dig those type videos, man. Even if it is just like an inspirational saying or something like that, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. You know what I mean? Like I've talked to friends of mine, bro, and they'd be like, I've heard so many of them say, man, there was today.
Oh shit, Bigfoot in here.
He been in here for a minute.
My
But
bad, man.
I've heard so many
Come
of them
on.
say something to the effect of like, man, I don't know who the dude was, but he was in my feed today, and I clicked on the short, and he was just in there. It was like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but and then said da 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 da, and he was like, bro, it was like he was talking to me. It was like that's what I needed to hear that morning, like. So I mean, I've talked to several friends that said the same type of thing. I've even had things that popped up that I've been like, damn, bro, like I needed that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, no, I've heard things before. Like I said, man, on the lives and stuff, man. And it's like I don't know, it just clicks in my head, and it's like, man, damn, that shit makes sense like a bitch, man. You know.
hey, Matt King or Mike King, Mike King, he put me on to this little episode, man. It's like 3 hours long, right? Like I've been listening to it while I work here and there, and like I almost got it finished, but it's good, bro. It's real good, and it'll have you wanting to read the book, man. Um, I'll have to send you the link, bro. I forget who the dude is, bro, but it's that Jocko guy. It's his podcast, and then the guy that's on it is the Dakota Mullen or something like that. But he's from Columbia, Kentucky, man, and he got a story, bro. He got a story. Like he got the Medal of Honor. But like he said the day he got the Medal of Honor, I shouldn't even say it, bro. It's gonna ruin it. But homeboy said the day he got the Medal of Honor uh, was a day of recognition of his biggest failure in life, and his country was honoring him for being a failure, and because all his like 4 members of his team died and like 6 of his Afghans died. Like he lost like 10
Yeah.
people, and he you know, what I mean, he still to this day says he feels like that shit, bro. Like that shit don't
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
nothing to him, bro. Like it's
yeah.
crazy.
Like, there's a lot of stories like that, man, that are like real super good that are on channels like that. You know, like,
Yeah,
I mean, Sean Ryan has a bunch of good ones, but damn, I'm trying to think of what the other one is I watch, man. It's like it's a green beret dude. It's like a big black dude that's what's his name? Damn, I can't think what his name is. I can't think what his name is. It's like special forces though, you know what I mean? And he does like a whole show, and that's where I got talking about that one video I made about damn, I can't think of the guy's name right now. That's terrible, man. But you know the video I made. I'm high, man. It ain't my fault, brother. Uh, damn.
Which video, bro? Which video?
I only made one video about the army dude or whatever, the Air Force guy that got killed.
The Chapman.
Chapman. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. That's where I got like hip to all that, man. There's like another really good story that's going around that whole thing, man, with this other guy, man. But I don't know. I ain't gonna get him. I ain't gonna get into it, but
Hey, that stuff's cool though, man. Like, I think, like, I don't know. I've watched little animated stories of soldiers, stories. You know what I mean? Like, where it's basically it's just for listening purposes, really. Like that little animation on the screen ain't nothing, but and it ain't even really the person telling it. It's just somebody telling the story of the person. You know what I mean? Like
the dudes, the older dudes that were in Vietnam that tell the stories on the Vietnam YouTube one, man, those stories are crazy, bro.
Hey, them Nam stories usually are, bro. Like that was not a good one. That wasn't
like they'll just talk. He be like telling a story like they'll be walking in the like in a line next to a ditch or something, and then there'll be like a tree line where they can't see nobody over there, and the next thing you know, they all get shot up, and it's on like 4 or 5 of them. And they survive, and they all have to try to help each other to get out of there and stuff, you know. And then some of the stories get so crazy, man, that it's like you said, they're real interesting to listen to, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know why you want to listen to something like that, though.
Could you imagine,
something dark in your mind, probably.
Could you imagine being one of them cats that went down there to clear out them tunnels and all that, bro? Like,
oh man,
the first one leading the way. You know what I mean? Like, that's you.
What up, man? I wish I would think. I wish I could think of like the name of the thing, because the one channel has like guys that used to do that, and they tell the stories about getting down in there with a flashlight and a pistol and stuff, and walking around trying to find their way through the tunnel, and wondering every time they turn around the next corner if somebody's gonna be standing right there or not. And they had like a lot of traps too, you know, like they would like just try to
that'd be the bad part.
Just try to wound them. It wouldn't even kill them. It would just be like to wound them. So then they'd send somebody else after them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Keep on keeping on, bro. Like that's that'd be the bad part. Would be the little traps, man. Like, I mean, going in there with the small arms, like, you know, I would think your training versus them, you should, I mean, you should be all right for the most part. Outside of
shoot, man, like they asked the one dude, and he was like, "Yeah." They asked, I forget who it was, man, but they asked him like what he thought of the Vietnamese fighter or whatever, you know, military fighter, and he said, "I think they're great. I wish I had 1,000,000 of them." You know what I mean? Because he's like having a hell of a time fighting them, you know.
Yeah, bro. Well, but that was their grounds too, bro. They had all
right. Yeah, they were at home. You know,
had all the, you know what I mean. They had like all them tunnels came in crafty for them. You know what I mean? Like that was crafty, bro. Like,
oh man,
you talking about guerrilla warfare, homie? Like for real.
They got dudes on there too that flew the helicopters and stuff, and their stories are wild. Having to fly in super low and pick up people and drop them off when they're getting shot at the whole time, and you know what I mean.
Hey, my wife
shot down.
My wife's granddad. He was a pilot in the Navy during World War II, and he said them things was like flying little aluminum. You know what I mean? Like a little aluminum sheets, bro. Like.
Right.
He said the bullets would rip right through him. What's up, Jimbo? Good to see you,
man. They were slow. They weren't fast. Like back then, they weren't fast. They were slow. So he'd be like creeping across the sky. People, they just be shooting at him.
Especially nowadays, bro. If you try to go through there nowadays or something like that, man, you be confetti. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy though, because that wasn't that long ago, really.
Nah.
We came a long way in that short amount of time, for real, as human beings, for real. But to the fighter jets they got now, oh my God. Them new things they're talking about they got are crazy.
Technology is crazy, bro. Like, like I heard somebody say one day, man, the technology we have right now, the government had in the 70s. So imagine if that's true, bro. Imagine what they have right now.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if that's anywhere near true, I mean, even if it's at if
Yeah, because everything goes there first. Like the GPS came from there. Like all kinds of stuff. The cell phone stuff came from there. All that. Yeah, yeah.
even if it's stuff that you know what I mean, like the stuff we're getting now came from the 90s, even like it's still a long way. 90s to 2024, bro. Like that's a lot of technology in that time right there. So if that's true, imagine what they have, bro.
And well, you don't never know, man. Because they gotta keep everything a secret. Because they can't let people know because then our enemies will know.
Yeah. You gotta shuffle the deck,
So,
bro. You gotta shuffle the
you know,
deck. Terminator, bro. We're going Terminator mode. Cowboy Yoda said. Cowboy
yeah,
Yoda
that's
said
what
we're
we need.
going
A couple
Terminator
T
mode,
two
bro.
thousands. That's all we need.
Yeah, bro. I want that one, bro. I want the other one. I don't want the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. I want the one that dresses up like the police, man. The one that liquefies and all that, bro. And
Oh,
like
right.
he taking
I
shapes
thought you
and
were talking about the RoboCop one with the big
nah,
fucking arms and shit.
nah, bro, nah, bro. What up, Kevin? I hope you had a good evening, man. Glad you home safely.
Man, I'm probably gonna get up out of here not too much longer, brother.
I don't blame you, brother. Man, I had a piece of I got finished a job today, right? And I had
Man,
Terminator 2 right there. Um but I had a piece of spackle, bro, hardened spackle, get in my eye. And I didn't feel it until I got out the shower, bro. And man, that thing hurt so bad, bro. Like carved my eye up
oh man.
like a little piece of sand rock in there, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm surprised you even did this shit tonight, brother. For real. Like that would have probably because it drives me crazy, man. Because it feels like something's in your eye, but there's not. So there's nothing you can do about it, but just sit there and just live it
yeah, bro.
until it's over. You know what I mean?
It feels all dried out and carved up
Oh
and
god.
like a pumpkin, bro. Oh, pumpkin
And
eye.
like you can drop drops in it, but they don't really do much.
Right. Nah. And after
They
you done rub
lubricate it a
your
little
eye and
bit, but
everything so much, bro, it like you leave it looking all funny. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that'll happen too. Like you'll rub the damn, you'll irritate your eyelid because it's like real sensitive skin. Your fingers are like real, abrasive. So you'll end up like, oh man, that's the old lady. I'll be right back.
all right. Homie gonna be right back, man. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Call it a night on another Tuesday evening. Rocking with RUP. It's what we do. Appreciate you coming through with us, man. Each and every person that's been here in the chat, still in the chat, was in the chat, didn't even comment in the chat, all that, plus some. With much gratitude and great respect. You know what time
Absolutely,
it is. You already know what time it is, man.
man. I can't think of nothing else I got to say, brother. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
bro.
And let's be honest, man. We probably better get me out here before I say something. Fuck this whole deal up. You know what I
That's
mean?
it. See, yeah, you did it right
Bicycle.
there. Ah, man. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. David, Neighbor, Yoda, everybody up in here, man. Greg, sorry I didn't get you on here, Greg, man. I apologize, homie. We just kind of got our own little thing we be doing sometimes, man. Get a little carried away. Uh, Yeah, man. It what it is. Appreciate y'all. For sure. Yeah. Oh.
Coming for me, hope you ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000.